on Palestine, a group which campaigns for a two-state solution. Welcome to BBC News. Condoleezza Rice didn't go to the Middle East this time with any great plan, did she? What do you make of her third visit there since the autumn?
This is her 8th visit as a Secretary of State and 3rd visit, like you said, since the autumn. Those visits have so far not translated into any progress on the real peacemaking effort that everybody's been talking about. However, this visit was defined by low expectations right from the beginning. It was labeled as a listening visit. It is, however, justified to say that it may reflect a more serious interest in the Palestine-Israel track than hitherto has been shown because of the new emerging political realities of the ascendance of Iran as a regional superpower that has to be met by other Arab allies with the United States.
You mentioned Iran there, for instance. I mean, is there any point in this visit of hers if America is not going to take on board the listening with Iran and get Iran involved?
No, Iran is definitely rather the target rather than a partner in this new conflict. Iran has assets in Iraq, in Syria, in Lebanon, and now in Hamas in Palestine. All of these assets are aligned against the United States. What the United States is trying to do is to gather up a different sort of alliance to stand up to it, and that's a regional alliance between the moderate Arabs, and especially if it gets resolved. If it gets to resolve the Palestinian issue, then it will be able to put the Arabs with the Israelis in this new alliance. That's a tough task.
A tough task indeed. Let's just focus for a moment just on the Palestinian issues and what's going on there, of course, between Fatah and Hamas. Again, the United States backing of Fatah. I mean, that is in itself, that involvement, if you like, that's not going to help solve that matter, is it?
No, it certainly is a public relations problem for the United States to be perceived as siding with one side or the other. It is also a problem for President Abbas to be considered as a partner with the United States at this time when the United States is not popular. However, it also is a requirement in the roadmap that everybody has agreed upon to build up the security of the Palestinian Authority, which is represented, of course, by the president. The reality of life is that Hamas is receiving support from Iran, on the other hand. So it will remain to be seen whether these arms are going to be used or whether they're going to be used as a negotiating tool to resolve the Palestinian conflict.
What you've set out there doesn't augur too well, surely, as we head into 2007, does it? Just briefly, what do you feel about any great hopes at all for this year?
Well, I think there are now the last serious attempts at trying to put together a Palestinian unity government between Hamas and Fatah authorities. If it doesn't succeed, then it is likely that we are set on a confrontation. The confrontation could be only in the form of elections, or it could be a much more serious and bloody confrontation, especially in the Gaza district.
Dr. Ziad Asali from the American Task Force on Palestine, many thanks.
Thank you.